Alright, the Rise of the Empire territory battle is, the top tier of territory battles and pretty difficult as such. There's, as you see, 3 different nodes. There's a light side, a neutral side, and a dark side. What I wanted to look at in this video was the light side and the neutral side. For the most part, I'm not gonna go over these too much because the light side and neutral side is pretty easy for the most part. It's the dark side that's hard, which I made an entire separate video dedicated just to that one because it's difficult. But what I will do is kind of just take a look at them and just talk about some of the stuff here if needed. So to start, you have this node right here. I can't do it because I don't have my Kit Fisto beefed up, but as you see, it's just Jedi and those 2 are required. I'm sure it's easy enough if you have the Kit Fisto ready to go. Right here it says 5 times Jedi. So what I normally do if I go into this tier is it's Jedi Master Luke. I use Jedi Knight Luke, Gas. I'll throw in Revan for like the savior, and I usually put some kind of tank in there. Usually I use Kanan. Kanan's a pretty decent tank with this team. Throw it on full auto, you're good. It'll be a win. And then you got these 2 nodes, which is basically anything that you want. So what I do is one of them I will use my oh, it was actually almost right there. My Rebel squad with Leia Organa. I know it's kind of like cheating because, not everybody has GLs, but this is just what I use. And then, so it's those 3 for sure, and then either I'll put Han in, or I'll put Captain Rex. Sometimes it'll be both. Maybe it'll be Han and Obi-Wan, Old Ben, or it'll be Rex and Obi-Wan, Old Ben. Any kind of those combination on the last 2, though, and you have a solid team, you'll get through this no problem. And then as far as the other node, I mean, it's basically up to you. It's any characters. For me, I most likely would throw in a Galactic Republic squad. Or I would try something like a Resistance squad. For me, Rey kind of sucks. I don't use her enough, though. Maybe that's why she sucks. I don't really know the strategy. I don't know. But basically anything, and you should be good. You should be able to get both nodes all set. If not, you can at least most likely get the 100,000 points. And then you get the ships over here. It says Outrider. I always just throw in my Rebel squad with this, and it's good to go. You'll win. This is what I use for Rebels. I just always put the Ghost and the Phantom out there. Put Han's Millennium Falcon, Biggs, Wedge, and then this one for like a tank. Boom. Put it on auto, you win. So this node, this planet, pretty easy. Now moving over to the middle, the neutral planet, this one's not so bad either. Up here, Dr. Aphra, I don't have her, so obviously I don't know anything about her. I don't really have too much insight from my guild either, because my guild understands that not everybody has her, so we don't really talk about it. It's just one of those things that they put a note, usually that says, if you have it, go for it. Anyways, this node, pretty obvious, it's Jabba the Hutt, so I just use a basic Hutt Cartel team. Down here, it requires Lando's Millennium Falcon. I don't have that beefed up, so I've never done this tier. But I'm sure you could probably slip that into anything. You could probably use either Executor even, and just have the Millennium Falcon there. And just have the other slots be your bounty hunters, and you'll pull through just fine. You could probably use it with Negotiator. You just have one character that one ship, the Lando's Millennium Falcon, that's not Galactic Republic, but you might be able to pull through just fine. I don't know. Like I said, I don't usually do it, but now that I said the Executor, though, that is an idea. I've never thought of doing that before until right now, so I might give that a try and see how it works out. Whoops, that's nothing. And then you got just this one tier. This one tier is just anything. It's light side or dark side. Typically what you can use is either a CLS squad, works very well here, or what I like to use, which works anywhere actually. It can work here, or it can work in this node as your alternate. So I might actually suggest using it here instead, because for me, when I use my Galactic Republic, they don't work as well as I would like. So that's actually an idea. You want to stick with using this team I'm about to tell you here in place of Galactic Republic, and then just stick with using like a CLS squad here, and you should be fine. You'll be able to get the max 200,000 points or whatever it is. So anyways, the one team that I would suggest using is this. It is a Resistance squad, but with where the heck is my R's? But with Finn as the lead. Now it's Finn Omicron. Now this is the team that I use every time. I'll put Finn in there. I slap her in there. I put BB-8 in there. Then I put regular Rey in there. And I put Amilyn Holdo. Usually slap it on auto and they just dominate. So just for a frame of reference, this is what Finn's leader ability does while in territory battles. And there's no GL allies. Resistance allies gain 60% max health and protection. Enemies attacking out of turn deal 50% less damage. At the start of the encounter, revive all resistance allies with 100% health, recover 100% protection, and gain protection up 100% for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled or prevented. And Finn gains determination for 2 turns. While Finn has determination, resistance allies are immune to critical hits and have a 100% counter chance. Whenever a resistance ally uses a special ability, dispel all buffs on target enemy and inflict expose for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. Whenever another resistance ally is damaged by an enemy attack, Finn has a 20% chance to gain 100% turn meter once per turn. If an enemy is damaged by a resistance ally, for each expose on them, deal additional true damage to all other enemies. Then resistance allies recover 10% health and gain 2 speed, max 60 for the rest of battle. There's a lot there. It is a very good Omicron, and it works great here in the Rise of Empire. And I feel like nobody talks about it. I never hear anything about either A, in my guild, that people are like, oh, make sure you get that Finn Omicron. And I just don't hear about it in general in the community. Nobody seems to either A, know about the Finn Omicron, or B, care about it. And I get it, territory battles and territory wars aren't the sexiest place for Omicrons. People want them in Grand Arena, because that's where you can get like the best personal use out of it. But this one's not bad. It really does take a pretty mediocre team and makes them pretty solid. I mean, nobody's using Finn anymore. Nobody uses original Rey anymore. And Amilyn Holdo's barely, like, used. You know, she kind of is used, but it's kind of like she's on the outskirts. Like, people are like, well, I guess I'll use you. But, yeah, Finn just makes them next level. Like, this is way better than GL Rey, I feel. GL Rey sucks. And I put this Omicron on Finn, and he's, like, blowing GL Rey out of the water. So yeah, we'll let this run. I don't know what's going on here, though. I think you can't go after the leader, and they keep going after him. You gotta take down his minions and do him last, and they're just being stupid. That's one thing about Otto. Otto likes to be really dumb. This is the one that can revive anyways, right? You guys need to focus on him so then you're not getting revives. Otherwise, it's defeating your whole purpose of killing anybody in the first place if he's just gonna bring him back, you know? Come on. You guys suck. Get him out. Get him out. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, there might be a global modifier. No, there's not? Oh, okay. I thought there was a global modifier that helps whittle down these characters, but I guess not. There was nothing there. Oh, well. Let's just put it back on auto and let them do their thing, I guess, then. Because that's another thing. I think when there's global modifiers, for some reason, auto doesn't engage with them, which is kind of weird. You'd think the game would know about its own mechanics and engage with it, but it doesn't. Okay, Illuminated Destiny, that's pretty cool. We didn't really need that, because I think that offers a heal. I always feel like it offers a heal. Maybe it doesn't. But I like to get it when I'm, like, almost dead, so it's got to do something. Maybe heal over time or something? I don't know. I suppose we didn't really need it, those what I was trying to say. But we'll take it. Thanks, BB-8. So anyways, there's round 1. And then we should be able to get through this one just fine. I think, you know, my recommendation would be go after that medic first. There's A, no heals, and B, no revives. Or not, go after Clone Trooper like a bunch of idiots. Just ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Stupid Otto. Come on, don't worry about him right now. Oh, what was that? Uh-oh. I'm trying to hype up this Omicron over here, and Finn just died. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to get this going so well. That sucks. Maybe I shouldn't have used it here then. It works fantastically when I go in the second... When I go on the neutral planet, it works perfectly. I always thought it was overkill, though, using it in that second planet. But maybe not. Maybe that's where I should stick with using it. So yeah, I guess moving forward, stick with using it in the second planet if you get it, because it works perfectly there. I guess this was a bust. Because I wasted it here. Oh well. I guess this is my bad. I did try something different. I never use it on this planet. I was just trying something out, thinking it would make more sense to use it here, and, well, I guess now I'm missing out on points because of that. Should have stuck with what I know, tried and true, you know? Anyways, regardless, even though it effed up. It is a good Omicron. I don't know what happened, why they lost. Of course, because I'm recording. I bet you if I wasn't recording, they would have tore it up just fine. But every single time, that is my go-to team right here, and they win every single time. So I guess forget about the CLS team. It does work, but don't waste your CLS team. Stick with the Resistance team with Omicron Finn, and yeah, stick with, I guess, a Galactic Republic team here. And that's about it. You know what else I could show? Nah, we're not going to do that. Nobody cares about that. So anyways, yeah, that's kind of like my overview of these planets. And yeah, they're a lot easier than the dark side one. The dark side one is very hard. I don't know why they made it as hard as they did, but whatever, I suppose. So yeah, thanks for checking this out with me, and until we unlock some of these further planets and I have more to talk about, I said see ya.